smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me?
Always niggas can't do this or niggas don't say this. Hold on.
Yeah.
But y'all have yet. Y'all have yet.
You thought you had
Y'all
it.
have, hold on, wait. Y'all have yet.
Watch your fucking
Y'all have
self.
yet.
You thought you ate.
Hold
Watch
on, wait.
yourself.
Hold on, wait to say what the fuck y'all lie about. Because I know you will, and you will.
Wellington Park.
Huh?
Are you serious to me right now?
It's a moment of accountability.
Is it pink or is it blue?
I cheated in my last relationship, and I told him a day after.
Is it pink or is it blue?
So is that a lie?
That means you
That's
lied.
not a lie.
She
She
didn't
lie.
lie.
Like a lie.
That's
She
not a
said,
lie.
we
Y'all
don't
bouncing
give a
around it.
fuck.
Nah, y'all bouncing around it.
Tonight.
Y'all bouncing around it.
We don't give a fuck.
Oh, now y'all don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, hold
The
up.
one time a woman takes accountability, nobody gives a fuck, right? Y'all want to dance
Hold
around
up.
it and make jokes.
Hold up. These niggas
Y'all wanted to smoke, y'all get the
No,
smoke.
we gonna get smoked then,
What the
okay?
fuck is that?
Because y'all niggas will
This
sit
how I
right here.
step on bitches.
Niggas will sit right here.
That's how I step on niggas. How I step on you bitch. Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't?
This your boy Big Tonio, Charlie.
And this is Joiners.
And you are watching Smoke at the Shop podcast. You can follow us, man, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check us out on YouTube every Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. Shop Charlie. Also follow us on all streaming platforms. Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast.
To my motherfucking left.
We have Lady Marcy, aka Miss Harris, if you're fucking nasty.
It's your girl Big Trap, aka Jade, aka the best dog groomer in the DMV. Period.
To my motherfucking right, Charlie.
Hey y'all, it's Serenity, aka Rennie Tatted, aka the Caramel Bomb, and this is Smoke at the Shop.
It's your motherfucking dog, your big dog, Han Show, aka TJ, aka that motherfucking nigga. You hear me? Holla at me.
I got a little energy over
Yeah,
here.
my side always got. My side be spanking your side with the intro.
Never. Never.
My side be going the fuck
You
on.
gotta be a glass sticker smoking. Let's go to it.
What? What?
We just starting off.
Wait, what happened? That's
Alright.
dicky smoking.
All right.
Won't be doing any of that.
I'm trying to tell you. You know what I don't like though? Everybody be going over with the AKAs and we just say our names and then move
It's cool.
on.
Next week we gonna have some.
We don't
shit.
ask
Yeah,
y'all to
fuck
do
that.
that.
We ain't asked y'all to do
Yeah,
that.
we didn't ask. You know what? Serenity.
She needs some.
She need.
The hell?
Be your name.
Y'all
This
not about to do
Casamigos
that.
got freezer burn.
Be
Yeah?
yourself.
Be yourself.
I'm always the peace and tranquility in your life.
Come on now, Mother Newton.
Hey,
I like that for you.
this
I like
Casamigo got freezer burn.
Okay.
You know.
Just swallow it.
Oh man,
That's
that's
like
two.
that.
That's two. That's
Oh,
two.
gosh. I'm just saying if you hold your nose and just let it slide down.
Well,
you know what, Tony? Just move on.
Just move on?
Yeah, 'cause-
I wanted to see where it was going. All right, tonight, all right, y'all. Everybody in YouTube land, we gonna be discussing a very important thing, man. What we talking about? Jones.
Communication.
Communication. I was trying to make it a dramatic pause.
You supposed
I
to
gave
say
him the
communication.
dramatic voice.
I was trying to do it.
Oh, I
but
should have waited a
TJ
little
was
longer.
looking at me all crazy.
Earl, you should have
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
All right,
do
no,
it again.
okay.
Do it again.
What we talking about, Jones?
Communication.
Communication.
You should have sung it in the falsetto.
Communication.
Period, Pooh.
Communication.
Hey,
Oh,
Mo.
that was tight. That was
Communication.
Motherfucking echoes.
I was waiting for it.
There go my echoes.
I ain't hear no sound effects. I was waiting for it.
So, all right, y'all. Let's get
She
into
is-
it, man.
She is on one tonight.
I guess what's some ways of communicating with your with your partner, whatever you want to call whoever you got. What's some good ways of communicating with people in general?
Opening your fucking mouth.
That's a very great point.
That's the first step because a lot of people don't do that. They miss that
what?
part.
Pause when I open the mouth.
You know what?
You open your mouth to me, you gonna get more than communication.
You hear me?
See.
You know you beat me to it. You beat me to
Okay,
it.
so
I was about to say if this is
Y'all
the
are
last show, I want to say it now. But it's this show.
Yes,
okay,
indeed.
so
Definitely gonna get more
I
than
feel
words,
like,
bitch.
I feel that communication is essential with every role in your life, because you have to be communicative with your children, your family, your spouse. So communication really plays a big part. So a part of communication is saying what it is you really want. You can't say one thing and then expect someone to be a mind reader and for them to know what you want.
Say that again, because
No, for
especially
real.
in relationships, you can't. I really don't think.
We going straight there.
No. Wait, hold
No, no,
on.
that's-
Before you,
I was
just
gonna
in
get
general,
there.
I took sociology when I was in high school.
Come
and
on now, come on now,
the-
doctor.
it's communication is really important because not only you have to watch what you say, but the moment you communicate with somebody, you're telling them about yourself. Like, you have a conversation with them, you're telling them everything about yourself, whether it's one sentence, two sentences. So you really have to watch what you say because people can perceive it in so many different ways. So it's really important that you choose your words wisely in all aspects.
So I guess I gotta learn that. Cause
Business, personal,
I choose my words
you know,
poorly.
family, relationships, anything. You really gotta watch what you say and how you say. You can, I communicated that with you. Da, 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 da. No matter what level it is, you can communicate, but you have to also watch what you say.
You can communicate, but people also have to comprehend.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that
That's
the
very
first
true.
half is communication and the second half is active listening and like understanding.
Because
So
a lot of people,
Fuck yeah, I work for
they listen.
public
My
school.
teachers.
So?
A
Yeah.
lot of, no, listen. A
What
lot
the
of
fuck
people, they listen to respond rather than listen to understand.
A bunch
Right.
of subs.
That's
on
true.
the
That's
couch.
very true.
and that's some real shit. You have to be able to deliver what you need to say with like all the right intentions, but also ask like, do you understand where I'm coming from, or what did you gather from me saying this to you? Like, what did you hear? Because a lot of the times you can say something and you can feel like you mean everything you said when you said it a certain type of way, and that person's still like, well, actually, I heard this, and that's not what the fuck you
See,
said
because
at all.
a part of communication is also learn how to shut the fuck up and listen.
Points were made.
Emphasis on shutting the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up.
Points
Yeah.
were made because
And if this is just a thin line between communicating and that leading into an argument.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they won't listen to the other person while they're talking, and you'll be so quick to respond like and have a rebuttal, and you're not even listening to what they're
Oh,
really
that's
saying.
me all day.
So if you really actually stop and think at what they're saying, that could avoid a whole entire argument instead of you just like getting defensive on whatever they're saying.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
say I know how to shut
then
the
it
fuck
leads
up
to
and
a
listen.
fucking argument.
I
I
never
was about to
said
say,
that.
'cause
You
I
have
know
to
you
learn that though, because it's
I
a
mean,
two-way street.
I'm still growing.
TJ doesn't believe in the two-way street. It's all
does.
one
It's
ways in
always
that nigga
one
mind.
way.
It's a one way.
One ways and
To
TJ from
hell.
Baltimore. TJ from Baltimore.
It's a one way.
All the
A
one
highway
ways.
to
All the one
hell.
ways.
yeah, Baltimore has a lot of one ways and
Ain't
Philly.
standing. And Philly.
And rats.
Okay.
Oh, you said rats? Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
got
don't
a lot
like
Yeah,
of
they
rats.
do.
Them Jones
But
big
no,
as
have
shit,
you
too.
been uptown?
Them Jones big as
Please
shit.
Them
don't.
fucking
I was
rats
about to
are-
say, yeah,
Listen,
them
we
rats
gonna-
are
like
fucking huge.
Serenity.
I work uptown.
We communicating.
Yes, we're communicating.
Y'all are annoying.
I ain't had to say
I'm
my-
allowed
my
to have an
side.
opinion.
Not my side.
I'm gonna have
We
an
know my
opinion
side
about
got
your
rats a
side.
little bit.
Yeah, y'all
Little
got
bit?
rats. Like
Southeast
shit.
got rats too.
They
My
got
son-
raccoons.
I don't see no rats in Southeast.
Because-
We
You
might.
ain't
And
been
possums.
Because
possums.
Hong Kong catch them all.
You ain't never been to
That's fine.
East Over?
I've
They
never
hang- they
been
hang
sick
'em up
from
in the
Hong
They
back.
hang them
Kong.
up in the back. Go
Let me
carry
tell y'all
out too.
something. One thing about a curry out, people be like, oh, they sell cats, dogs, and mouse. I've never been sick from a curry out. Never.
Points were
So
made.
that's some good ass motherfucking good clean rat and cat and fucking dog.
rat, cat, and dog.
Rat, cat, and dog, man.
Rat, cat, and dog.
Cat,
Rat,
dog.
Rat,
Oh.
cat, and dogs.
You eat two forms of cats.
Period.
Oh, gee.
But I
shit.
always get the
I
chicken
was
wing
on
and
a
the
million
vegetables because you can't really substitute nothing for a chicken wing or the vegetables.
All right,
You
so-
can't
so
substitute
listen.
that. Or shrimp.
So
I feel
listen.
that.
May I?
Yes.
Mother,
So-
you may.
So since we talking about
Okay.
communicating,
Mm-hmm.
communication. Let's
Sean.
also speak on
Speak.
honesty and being truthful
Mm.
when communicating.
I still ain't learned that yet, neither.
I feel like honesty
need a
is
lot
a
of
big
work.
thing. I feel
You
like
a hood
people,
house.
I feel like everyone
Fucking speed bump.
I feel like I feel like everyone should be honest even if the person can't accept your honesty.
Ooh.
You have to be
disagree.
comfortable with accepting
disagree.
people's feelings being hurt. You
I
have to
don't
be
agree with that.
comfortable
Yeah,
with hurting people's feelings because at
do
the
not
end of the
agree with
day, honesty is the best way. Because say for instance, right, with men, a lot of men be
Oh,
thinking
shit.
they player, but they be
All right
lying
now,
to every
tread
bitch
lightly.
they talk to.
Tread
But
lightly.
listen, real player
I'm saying,
is
though.
telling a woman what's going on in your life,
Y'all
whether
can't
you got
handle
other
that.
women or not, and women still
Y'all
listen.
can't
Even
handle
if
that.
she can't handle it, that's a bitch you can lose because you got other
But y'all
bitches who
can't
are okay
handle it,
with
so-
it.
But not even that. That's definitely
tell
a
us be
point.
true.
But
Show me a bitch
also,
that's okay with
honesty
Listen,
is also
Show me a bitch
important.
that's okay with that.
Wait,
Side
hold on,
bitches.
wait. Before y'all go ahead,
Side
honesty.
bitches.
Se-
They be okay
2022,
with it. They be okay with it.
2022 side bitches. us not okay with that.
That's them young bitches that they
no,
was
it's old
they was
bitches
born
too.
in the
30 plus
2000s.
bitches.
Definitely
Bitches
old
that was
bitches
in the
too.
neon.
Yeah,
Listen,
Bitches
let
that
me
was in the
tell you
market
something.
lounge.
At the end
Bitches
of the
act the
day-
same
We
way.
seen you.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Spat 'em.
them bitches still know what's going on, and they will still never be. They what?
Honesty is also important because it doesn't matter whether they will like it or not, but you have to always be honest, and remember, you have to be honest and you not liking it either. You might not like what you have to say that's truthful about yourself, but you still have to say that.
I think
I like how you put that, light skin.
honesty and transparency has to be like at the forefront. So when I think about honesty, I think about someone asking me a question and I'm answering it honestly, right? But transparency is me saying like the player shit that you're saying. Okay, I'm dealing with this person and that person before you even get a chance to ask me, well, what's going on? Everybody can be honest, but everybody doesn't have what it takes to be a transparent person. And I feel like that's what like the downfall for a
Everybody
lot
got
of
what it takes to be
relationships.
honest either.
Everybody
It's
can
easy
be
hello?
to be honest.
Everybody can be honest, but it's not up to you or whether or not that person accepts that honesty.
Yeah.
Or whether they even care
agree
to
with
know.
that.
You
I
can't
agree
get
with
like
that.
you can't get mad at me for being honest with you. If you don't
I
want
agree with that,
to,
too.
you have a choice.
No.
You can deal with it or you can get the fuck
And
on.
that's
Now
literally
it
it.
depends.
That's just
It
perfect.
depends on what kind of honest you been.
You honest in
Nigga,
every
you
aspect.
playing.
But you don't have
I'm
to.
telling you.
It depends on what kind
Make
of
it
honest
plain.
you been. Now,
What do you
now
mean?
if now y'all know bitches
I
tend to
feel like-
ask you. Hold up, Serenity. You know bitches tend to ask you how you feel about them or some certain shit that they did. And they want your honest answer, but your honest answer might not be appropriate. You know what I'm
No, that's
saying? So
real.
What
you
do
gotta
you
know-
mean by appropriate?
And it
though?
goes back to her having to
you
get
mean?
her feelings
Don't ask
hurt.
questions. Basically, what he's saying is don't ask questions that you're not ready for the answer to.
Make
But is
plain.
it the answer? Is it the actual answer or how you're delivering the answer?
If you're gonna
actual
ask
answer.
somebody,
See, now-
if you're gonna ask
that's
somebody
why
to give you
I'm
an
a-
honest
'cause
answer
that's
to
why I'm
something,
confused
you
on
gotta
that.
be ready to accept whatever they fucking say, whether you like it or not.
So that's
You
that's,
gonna ask
that's what I
somebody for
needed
their
to ask.
honest answer about something.
Don't
you
worry
gotta
The
be
way
about-
she
ready.
explained it, is fuck delivery.
Yeah,
So
don't-
now,
No.
so now, which one is it? Uchi
No,
Wally
I-
or one mic?
No,
It might be a little one mic.
Okay, so
I
listen.
need to know.
I don't-
Okay, listen. Let me,
delivery
Little bit
matters.
okay, let me clarify.
Don't worry about
Let me clarify.
how I'm saying it. Worry about what I'm
No,
saying.
listen.
No.
Let me clarify.
That's not
See,
it.
this is
That's
why-
not
Okay,
it.
listen. Let me
I need
clarify.
answers.
That's not
Your
it.
honesty, depending on the situation, is going to hurt that person's feelings.
Right.
But in the same token, if you care about that person, be careful with your delivery because
Is it
Okay.
chicky
don't-
bum or ass clap?
if you
Which one
care
is it?
about that
It's always
person's
gonna be
feelings
chicky
and
bum
how
for me.
how they you know how they feel about a situation, whether or not it's gonna hurt their feelings regardless. So it's more so like just be honest with people. Like
Yeah.
everybody is not gonna like the truth. Like I'm fucking you and other bitches.
I need
A
to
bitch
say.
gonna be
Why
mad
is
regardless.
that the only honest thing
Hold
that
on,
niggas
hold
can
on,
say?
No,
wait.
but
I'm
I
fucking
need
you.
to-
and
You
this
know,
other
you
bitch.
read my
What?
That's
fucking
the only
mind.
thing
We
y'all
can
lie
be
about.
honest.
Okay, why do we always gotta go
Okay,
That's the
there?
main
how
thing
about-
niggas lie about.
Okay, listen. Let's
That's
say
all they
how about
have.
I don't want
That's all they
commitment.
got.
I
And
want-
that's all y'all
listen,
say,
let's
'cause that's
say-
all y'all lie
listen,
about.
How about this? I
So
don't want
women don't
commitment.
lie
I
either.
I
just
lie
want-
about other shit.
I'm not saying they don't.
That's what I
That's
was
not
about
what
to
I
say.
said.
What you lie
That's
about?
not what I
you
said.
lie about?
Lie
That's
about
not what
other
I
shit.
said.
I lie about a lot.
That's
all
not
they
what
lie
I
ain't gonna talk
said.
about what
You know
I
what-
lie
you know
about.
See,
what
we
the
just
world-
talked about that. You
that
listening,
devil-
but you not
that
listening
double
and
standard.
comprehending. That ain't what I said.
That window
You guys, we
closed.
aren't
What'd you say? What'd you
communicating
say?
properly.
Window.
We're
No, niggas
we're
not listening properly. You
Ooh.
have to listen.
And women
to
ain't
comprehend
listening
well,
either.
but
I
that's
don't-
not what I said.
I don't like your
Say
delivery.
what you said. Say what you said.
I said y'all are mad that
Yeah.
women lie about shit like that, but it's like
We
that's the
bad.
main thing that niggas lie about. If a bitch asks you how many bitches you fucking, that's always the main question that bitches are gonna ask
Now,
you.
did you already
And
hit the
9
bitch or
times
did
out
you
of
have hit her
10,
yet? 'Cause if
That's
you ain't
what
hit her
y'all
yet,
lie
you gotta lie.
about.
Why would I-
Majority of the
Why would I lie
time,
about
majority
how
of we
much
can
I
ask
If
you,
I'm
we
in
can
here,
ask
yeah,
you
that's none of my
5
business.
questions, and
Some
that's gonna
niggas
be the
will
main
lie
question
about
that
whether
y'all
or
gonna
not
lie
they
about.
fuck the bitch.
Why
Like
would
some
we lie,
niggas
though?
that have
If I didn't
bitches
hit
that
her,
they
that's
talk
none of
to,
her business
and
anyway,
they girl
so.
be like, "Did you
I
fuck
got
her?
it.
No, I
I
didn't
got
fuck
it.
her." But guess
got
what?
it.
If your bitch asks that girl, she gonna tell the truth.
All right,
Or
may-
lie.
May I?
Or that bitch
Go
gonna
ahead.
lie.
Go
I done
ahead.
had some
Mother,
bitches
you
lie on me.
Some
Hold
bitches
on,
will
hold on,
tell the
TJ.
truth and
May I?
have receipts.
May I? Because
Or
I'm
lie.
sick of
So
this.
don't ask me no fucking question if you got
Hold on,
receipts
hold
already.
on, hold on.
Bitch, just
Hold on.
I'm
tell
saying,
me.
I'm saying the
Oh,
girl
wait.
who she
Oh,
asks
wait.
gonna have
I'm gonna
friends.
give you a chance to tell
I've
me.
had
the
So
Jeopardy.
truth.
it's either that,
What
it's
you
either
already
we
know.
ask you what we already know, we gonna ask you to be real. So which
No,
way would
y'all
you
just
rather
be
go?
playing Jeopardy. The fuck?
Nah,
Don't give me the bitch name.
listen,
We gonna be
listen.
asking you about your character, or we gonna ask you about bitches.
Bitches
No.
you fucking right now. Who
This
is
this
Tasha?
is what it is. This is what it is, Charlie.
Tell me everything.
This is what it is, Charlie. So,
Some bitch.
women.
Hold on, wait. Can
Wait a
I
minute.
ask you something? Who is Charlie?
Make it, huh?
None of our names is Charlie. Who is Charlie?
Episode 80. Y'all gonna find out Charlie.
Episode 80 of what?
This show.
Damn, we got a long way to go.
We got
then.
a long way to
Goddamn.
go,
I got a long way to go.
See y'all in a
Listen.
few
Hey,
years.
I'm still here. Listen.
Charlie is used in. Oh, okay.
Charlie's makes very good subs.
Listen. This is what it is, man. This
What
is
it
what
ain't.
it is, Charlie. So, women, this is what women, and I'm saying, I'm not trying to be in women's business. This is what I observed. Women like to make it seem like niggas just be niggering all the time.
But never in the history of niggerdom.
Right.
Never.
Never in the history of niggerdom have you heard a woman,
I don't want this.
and I'm going to bring up an old topic, take accountability
Ooh.
for her communication issues.
Ooh, okay.
It's always niggas lie about bitches.
That one got freeze.
Or niggas don't know how to deliver or tell the truth. Or niggas, whatever you was about to say in the future. It's always niggas can't do this or niggas don't say this. Hold on.
Yeah.
But y'all
Yeah.
have yet. Y'all have yet.
You thought you had
Y'all
it.
have, hold on, wait. Y'all have yet.
Watch her fucking
Y'all have
self.
yet.
You thought you ate.
Watch
Hold on, wait.
yourself.
Hold on, wait.
ate.
I ain't done.
You thought you ate.
I ain't done.
Let's let him finish.
I ain't
This
done.
is about
I ain't done,
communication.
Charlie.
Let him
I ain't done.
finish.
Y'all have yet to say what the fuck y'all lie about. Because I know you will, and you will.
Wellington Park.
Huh?
Are you serious to me right now?
Hold on.
So
Are you saying you know that I will like lie, or are you saying
Yes.
you letting me wear? Oh, I lie.
Well, we know.
I-
That's what I'm saying. Oh, y'all
I ain't
everybody.
gonna.
I don't
ain't gonna
fucking
sit right.
lie.
I'm not gonna sit on this couch when we talking
don't
about
do that.
shit.
I
No
ain't never
subject and
fucking lie about not a
Okay?
goddamn thing.
We five
Say it
times we do
now.
well
Say it
enough.
now.
But
What
I'ma
I
say-
lie
No,
about?
you ain't never.
But
I don't know
I'ma
if you
say
like
one
to-
Exactly.
thing, though.
Point
I'ma
proven.
say
But
one
like
thing,
I'm
though.
I
not
said,
the masses. I'm talking about the masses. I'm talking about in general.
I ain't
In
ever-
real
So
life.
you ain't never lied.
You ain't
to
never
none of
lied,
your
and
niggas.
none of your niggas.
I'm
thought
talking
you
about
was
to
making
y'all,
that
and no.
You ain't never lied to
what?
none of your
Never
niggas.
lied to
For
none of your
what?
Hold
niggas.
on, wait.
Listen, let me
Jay.
tell you something. Because the moment I gotta lie, that
If you
means
was ugly, you'll be lying.
what?
But
Relax.
she not, so.
I want you to simmer down.
I get
Yes,
it. I get it.
Just a
please.
little bit. Just
It was
simmer
No.
down.
Ugly bitches be lying.
That's not a compliment.
Pretty bitches lie too.
That's what I was trying to say, yeah.
Pretty bitches lie too.
Ugly bitches be lying.
Now,
Pretty
pretty bitches be
bitches
welling
lie
like
too.
shit, too.
But
Pretty
ugly
bitches
bitches
lie
be
like
lying.
When a
Women
pretty
be
bitch tell
lying
you she
Pretty
pretty,
bitch lie.
Let me
A
tell
lot
you
of
something.
times when I say
I
I was
don't
asleep, I
care
wasn't.
that
I was
much
fucking.
to lie to somebody. I'm just going to tell you the truth, and you either like it or you don't.
All your life.
Yes.
All your life you did that.
Okay, can I come
Yes.
That's a
I
lie.
call Will.
in? Can I come in?
Okay,
That's
you
a
have
lie.
nothing to back that up. So
Oh,
what are you
that's a lie.
calling? Who
Can I
you
come in
calling?
and say something?
The dial tone?
Go ahead.
I call
When
Free
it
Willy.
comes to
motherfucker.
listen,
fighting.
they're fighting. Listen. Okay, so with me, when it comes to accountability, if accountability was a person, it wouldn't be men. Because y'all don't never take accountability for
God.
y'all.
Wait a
Here we
minute.
go,
Hold the
y'all.
fuck. Hold
listen,
up.
but
Wait
let
a
me
minute.
say what I
Let me
gotta
put
say.
some pimp in there.
Nah.
Niggas will be caught in a dead lie. You can have evidence and fucking proof.
It depends on if
that
you already
this nigga
started
did
lying.
shut up. We can have proof that this nigga did what he did. Like solid proof. Oh, you fucked that bitch. She pregnant. I didn't fuck her. What are you talking about?
It ain't
Gaslighting.
bad.
I didn't fuck her. That
Gaslighting
y'all,
at its
y'all
finest.
gaslight so quickly. When it comes to y'all, let me talk.
I'm about to say
When it comes to
fuck
y'all,
her.
I'm waiting.
and women do the same thing.
So don't say. So
We
don't
all
fucking say.
do it.
So
Every-
don't
everybody
say
does
no.
it. But
No,
listen,
no, you didn't
That's
start
what I'm
off
saying.
right. Don't
listen,
say if
I don't have to
accountability was
start
a-
over. Right.
No,
You don't
say
have
if
to like what
accountability
I
was a
say.
person,
but
it
what
wouldn't
I
be
say
men and
gonna
then
be
end
some
your
real
shit
shit.
with. But women do the same shit. That's
Women
not-
do the
that's-
same
you not being
shit.
accountable.
Listen,
What the fuck?
so are y'all
If
gonna ever
accountability
say?
was
Hold
a
up.
person, it wouldn't be a person.
me
Goddamn
finish.
it. The fuck?
Are y'all gonna ever say
Can
that
y'all
men
let
do
me
the same thing
finish?
too, though? After
Can
we
y'all
We
let me
always
finish?
do.
Always say every
We
episode.
always
say
say
Say it
that.
again. I ain't hear you.
Wait,
Say it
every
again.
episode.
We
Say it
always
again.
say it.
Can
We
y'all
say
let
it.
me finish?
We
Say
say
it
open
again.
window
Can I finish?
24
Say it
times.
again.
Can I
We
finish?
should have let you stop.
Can I
Fuck.
finish? Can I finish? Can I
Y'all
finish?
spicy as hell tonight.
Men are less likely to be accountability than women are.
Show me the stats.
When we
Get on
it
Google.
again.
when we get caught in, it's not likely that a
When
woman
I
get
see
caught
when
in
I
a
see
lie
pack
and we
chart
gonna
saying
still
that,
lie.
I'll believe it.
Y'all niggas
See,
get caught in a
ho.
lie and y'all will keep
Let me break it down. Let me break it down.
I've had it happen.
different
They've
ways.
had it
Hold up,
happen.
hold up, bro.
How many
Hold up,
times
bro.
have a nigga lied to you and you caught him and he still was
See,
lying
that's
after
the part
you
of
had proof?
communication where
How
y'all
many
don't know how to
times
shut
have
the
you
fuck
caught a
up.
bitch doing something and she lied to you and she was still lying after she was caught? You show her.
I done
a
had
My
sign.
whole-
bitches lie to me about some shit too.
My whole issue with that argument.
But was
hold
she
on,
still?
Hold
She was
lying?
still lying.
on. Hold on.
But hold on.
right.
Before you go too far, I'm just telling you, it's levels to this shit.
It is level.
Yes, it is.
You better
It's
go ahead,
levels.
lie,
It's
man.
It's a
levels.
white lie.
It's not. Nah, it ain't even no
It's
white
a
lie.
white
It's
lie.
levels. Now, if
It's a soft lie and it's
if
a
you
heavy
start
lie.
off the conversation with who is this bitch, of course I'm a deny. Hell yeah. But if you come to me with proof,
She's
I already,
shaking the
and
table.
listen, I already lied. No,
Shut
fuck
up.
that. No, we
No,
being
nigga.
transparent. I already lied, so now I gotta stick to my guns.
Edit
I
this
gotta
shit out.
stick to my lie.
Edit this shit
Hell
It's still
no,
lack of
I didn't do it.
accountability.
Hell
Like if
no.
I found out you fucked somebody and I know for a fact and I got proof right here
Hey,
that
look.
you fucked her, you
Transparent.
telling me you still didn't fuck her is not taking accountability.
Hey, guess what?
If
Okay.
a nigga come to me and say,
But
oh,
if you
fucked
already
this
know,
nigga,
I'm accountable
he
because
sent me
you already held me
screenshots.
accountable for doing
Oh,
it.
listen, let me
Shit.
tell you something. This
You
nigga
knew.
be like,
You
oh,
knew.
I know you fucked. Shut up.
You knew.
This nigga be like,
That's
I
two.
know you fucked
Shake it.
him. I know you
You
fucked
knew.
him. I be like, I didn't fuck him, and then boom, he show you a video of you sucking a nigga dick.
But like
Do
when
you
it all
think a
comes
bitch
down
gonna
to
be
it,
like,
and they ask you
oh,
one
I
on
didn't,
one,
that's
they
not
ask
me.
you one on one, and you still
Bitch,
lie,
you knew.
and you still not
Hey,
holding
guys.
yourself accountable.
You
So when
knew.
somebody
That's
comes
still
to
not
you, when
accountability.
somebody
Hey, guys.
comes to you as an adult and they ask you a question, did you do this? Did you do that? Even though we know the truth, and we ask you, and you still lie.
If you knew, why you asking me?
That's the problem with
You
some
knew.
women. The problem with some women, they will give men the benefit of the doubt because they know the truth. And it's like we want y'all to tell the truth. We give y'all a chance to tell the truth.
Are we talking
And
about
y'all
problems
still
with women?
don't.
Because we can talk. We
I-
can keep
I've
talking.
already started.
That's
You
the
better go
problem
on.
We
with
can keep
women.
talking.
We already
Y'all
know
got
the
a bunch
truth.
of them.
Y'all got
And
other
we come
problems
to men
too.
and
And y'all
ask
don't
them
like to
these
talk about them.
questions.
Y'all just like to talk about what the men do.
I'm trying to all
I'm
the
just
time.
saying, bro. Like
All right, let me say
no,
what the women
because
do.
you said a
Can
lot
I
of
say
stuff.
what the women do?
I want to say something
Yeah,
real
let my
quick.
man
Y'all
talk.
don't like
No,
it.
no,
I
I
don't
wanna
know.
say- I
I'm
wanna say
just
something
saying.
real quick.
Fuck what you got to
Because
say.
Y'all
about
know
that.
I'm transparent.
y'all have been banging the argument that men be lying about this and that, about they don't be accountable
Say
about
it.
that. Women don't be accountable when they're actually fucking wrong. How about that?
I do.
No, I don't want to hear that shit right now.
Don't. Don't.
No, bro.
Hold on,
no,
motherfucker.
no,
Hold
you don't
on.
wanna hear that shit right
Nah,
there. 'Cause
hold
I'm not
on,
done, 'cause
hold
I'm not
on.
done, bro. I'm not
Bryson
done,
Tiller
bro.
voice.
No,
Don't.
ain't no Bryson
No.
Tiller my ass.
Women,
Don't.
women will know they're wrong. Women will fucking know they're
Don't.
wrong and don't say shit about it. They just let that shit die.
I hate it for those
That
women.
shit
I
just
hate it
goes
for
away.
those
You
women.
expect it to
That
go
sucks.
away. No, it don't go like that. So just the same way you feel like
You
you're not
in the
accountable for
masses.
this and that.
It might not
this
be
and
you,
that.
but
Ain't
it's your
nobody yelling no
counterparts.
more. Who the women
it's
at
your,
now?
it's your,
What
your
counterparts?
peers. Your peers.
Who's peers?
It's your peers.
Who's peers?
It's
Do
your
they know me?
peers.
Do
It's
they
all
know my
peers.
name?
It's your
It's your
peers.
peers.
It's
Yeah,
your
bruh.
peers.
Just like y'all just came at men for 20
Just like
fucking
y'all
minutes, 20
generalize
minutes,
us, we
man.
gonna generalize y'all.
Yeah, bro.
fuck?
Like that's
Did you-
all I'm saying.
Women in general.
Yeah,
Goddamn it.
thank you.
And we ain't say Jade, we say women in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
The fuck is wrong
But
with you?
y'all need to be more specific
Women
if y'all
lie,
are
men
going
not.
to attack.
I was
Let's
just specific
be
as hell.
specific. Let's
He was the
be
Pacific
specific.
Ocean.
Let's be specific.
First of
then.
all, Pacific and specific is
Don't-
two different things.
First of all,
I'll beat your ass.
you won't.
I would. What's up?
First of all, you won't. You
What's
just tried
up?
that and what happened? Nothing. Stop.
You didn't get up. I'm not going to hit somebody while they sitting down.
Oh my God, she's shaking the table.
This episode
I'm
is
not
spicy
going
as hell.
to hit somebody while they sitting
You
down.
sweet baby cake, motherfucker.
Point
Shut up.
is though.
Point is, y'all be willing to.
Women
that's
lie too.
That's all we
that's
saying.
it. That's all we saying.
If we keeping it 100, women cheat more than men. We just never get caught.
Facts. Thank you.
Yeah, let's talk about that
Finally.
shit too.
Finally.
Communicate
I didn't.
that.
Ho.
Finally.
Don't look at me.
Boy, shut the fuck up, cause I haven't said nothing to you this entire fucking episode.
Well, you need to speak up for your gender.
Okay, bitch.
I,
I
me
and I'm not the
personally-
spokesperson for my motherfucking gender. Everybody speaks up for
'Cause we
themselves.
spanking y'all.
So you not
A
spanking
gender
shit.
Let me
reveal.
tell you something.
You need to
I'm
spank
going
it
to
in your
give
pink
y'all.
or is it
I
blue?
know. Hold
Use your
on.
hand. That's
Hold
what
on. I'm
spanking
going
that
to
you
give
doing.
y'all a moment of accountability.
Is
I
it pink or is
cheated.
it blue?
I cheated in my last relationship, and I told him a day after.
Ooh.
Is it pink
So
or
was
is it
that
blue?
mean
so
you
was
lied.
that a lie?
That means you
That's
lied.
not a lie.
She
Cheating
didn't
is
lie.
lying.
Sound like
She
a
told
lie.
that
That's
Cheating
nigga.
not a
is
lie.
lying.
Sound like a
If
lie.
she told that,
That's
listen.
not a
That's
lie.
a lie
good.
state. That's a lie state.
say evil.
she
It's
told
evil.
him
That's
that-
not, I took
It's
accountability
evil.
for what
It's
I
evil.
did,
Is
and
it
I
evil
told him
to live
afterwards.
Backwards? Huh? Huh?
Listen.
Trap?
Jay, is
Huh,
it
Trap?
evil
To live backwards.
Did y'all hear what the fuck I said?
Huh? We heard what you said, but we
Y'all
don't
bouncing
give
around
a
it.
fuck
Nah, y'all bouncing
Listen.
around it.
tonight. Tonight,
bouncing around it.
we don't give a fuck.
Oh, now y'all don't give a fuck.
Oh no, hold
The
up.
one time a woman takes accountability, nobody
Hold
gives
up.
a fuck, right? Y'all want to dance
Hold
around
up.
and make jokes.
Hold up, these niggas will.
Y'all
make it
wanted to
seem
smoke,
like,
y'all getting the
No,
smoke.
we gonna get smoked then.
What
okay?
the fuck is that?
Because y'all niggas will
This
sit
how I
right here.
step on bitches.
Niggas will sit right here. Niggas will sit in your face and say, for instance, a nigga been doing you dirty for a whole year, right? A nigga do you dirty for a whole year. He been doing him. He been fucking bitches left and right. He got bitch here, bitch here. Every time you turn around, he got another bitch. But you fuck one nigga, and he find out about it, and you the
but
fucking
you
bad
gonna
guy
die.
after he done fucked
The whole
multiple
world.
bitches. He
Did
done
you
fucked
suck
the
his
whole
dick?
world. Oh, you accessible.
Did you
Niggas
Did you
can
suck
get-
his dick?
Niggas can do this and do that.
Did you suck some
Did you
dick?
suck his dick?
Sucking dick is a part of sex.
Oh,
right?
wow. No.
Are you serious?
It's
to
a
me
part of
right
sex,
now?
right?
Yep.
Hell no.
Ain't no nigga.
You need to
Y'all niggas
go
not
to
about
the
to say
altar.
shit because a lot of y'all niggas fuck multiple bitches at the same time raw. Y'all done had multiple bitches pregnant at the same fucking
She's
time.
in y'all
Y'all
business.
know.
What I do with my
Fuck
body
that.
is my
Fuck
business.
that. Don't make it
What
seem like
What I
that.
do with my
'cause
body
it's
is my
happened
business. I
too
don't-
many times.
Say
A
it
lot of
loud,
y'all
say it
niggas.
proud,
A
say it
lot of
loud,
y'all
say
niggas
Hold on,
got
Serenity.
fucking staircase kids. A lot of
Serenity.
y'all niggas got bitches who got
Serenity.
kids the same
Well,
age
bitches
because
need to
y'all
put
fucking
condoms
bitches.
on. How about that?
No, niggas
What the
should
fuck
put
y'all
condoms
condoms
on.
at?
Y'all need to get your
Serenity.
urine popping.
Niggas should
The
put
fuck?
condoms
Serenity.
on
Put
because
your big
guess
ass
what?
condom on.
Birth
Put it in
control
your-
fails. Just like condoms fail, birth control fails. You know how many bitches got
Your
pregnant on
attitude
birth
is failing
control?
right
You preaching
now.
to the
I
choir.
don't
Fuck
know.
out of here. Y'all niggas be having bitches pregnant at the same time.
ain't
Fuck
got to tell
out of
me.
here with that shit.
If this was class, you got an F right
I
now.
just want to say that this was a prime example of how communication don't work because everybody want to get off what the fuck they want to say and they ain't trying to
Just because you
listen
ain't
to what
had
the
shit to fuck
Girl,
to
go
say,
to
don't get
hell.
mad at us.
Go to hell.
First of all,
I'm
don't
coming
touch
back to the
That's
motherfucking
you
topic,
you want at the
okay?
end of the
Okay,
day.
let me
You
be.
want to be all
at the
in
end of the
day
day
Don't
now
talk
and shit.
about my
Let
friends.
me
want
be.
out of here.
And you can go to
Let me
hell.
be.
You acting
I'm not
indignant.
joining
telling all
y'all.
the secrets.
I'm not joining
You
y'all.
acting
You telling all the
indignant and shit
tales
over
and
there.
shit.
You gonna be
And
indignant.
some of us have learned how to
Thank
grow,
you.
TJ.
All that.
The fuck?
Y'all, we gotta get into the actual first topic though.
The fuck? What the fuck?
I know, right? We in a whole deep ass conversation.
We just been
Moral of the
talking,
story
sure.
is tell your truth, but
Yeah.
be nice with with telling your truth.
I'm mad.
I'm sorry, I was a little Wonder Woman at that
Hey.
moment.
Did y'all feel better
Communicate while
after
you angry.
communicating that though?
Man and I'm mean. And I'm mad.
Did y'all hear what y'all needed to hear?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Not
I
from
did.
you.
No, I
Huh?
We
actually
ain't
heard?
heard. We didn't
Okay.
hear
I actually
y'all
did.
niggas either.
through all that bullshit.
Mhm.
I took it through a sifter and I
Okay.
heard it. And
A
I
si-
appreciate
okay.
yeah, you sift the bullshit out. You know.
Oh, I just
Alright.
want to say,
See,
even
that
though
just
your
goes to show
hairstyle is
motherfuckers
old, it
don't
still looks
listen.
nice.
Oh my god. I'm bad.
It still looks so fucking bomb.
Thank you.
You're
I appreciate
amazing.
you.
Can you
Shout out to
sing
my
a
hairdresser.
song for me,
Shout out to my hairdresser.
Earl? Can you sing?
Can you shut
one
the fuck
part?
I don't
up?
sing for free.
All y'all
TJ,
look, man.
this is my hand. This
So
is
look.
my arm. This is the swift backhand. You about to get.
All y'all, man. We got
no
reeling
swift
in.
backhand for a
We got
black
reeling
man.
in, man. We gonna reel it in a little bit, man. So listen, YouTube land. Did y'all see how we were, combating each other? How the woman's side was trying to get their side off, and the man's side was definitely getting our side off.
You talk about
You know
it.
what I'm
And
saying?
I was being classy.
We're not saying that was the best way of communicating, but sometimes men and women just don't understand each other at that time. Kind of like Kim and Kanye.
Dude,
You
this
know what I'm
nigga's a
saying?
bad
Kim-
It's a
motherfucker.
segue for me.
I'm just saying, Kanye has a side that he wants to express, and Kim is just not understanding. How y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying?
No, Kim not. It's not Kim not fucking understanding. Kanye is a
Yeah, I was about to say,
narcissist.
Kanye
He
tripping.
is a manipulative motherfucker.
Speak on
And
it.
while he can be a genius, he can also be detrimental to his family.
And I'm a
And
fan.
so when you
I
was
like
fucking up in
Kanye.
your family and wasn't doing the things that you were supposed to be doing,
How do we
you
know that,
decided to
Did he
go
cheat?
towards the fucking streets and do all of this shit
do we know?
to give
We don't.
grand gestures for your relationship.
First
if
of
she
all,
don't want
Kim-
it, she don't
Kim
want
gotta
it.
learn how to shut the fuck up.
Kanye is literally the one that's
also
talking.
needs to learn how to
No, time out.
Wait a minute.
First of
TJ,
all,
'cause
nah,
I-
hold
Like
on.
I said,
Let
you
me-
even saying right
like I
now.
said- In my Kevin
this
Hart
nigga
voice,
is
let
in
me
videos
explain.
kissing fucking bitches,
Let
and
me
you talking about
explain.
I want my
She
family
on
back.
video
girlfriend.
sucking dick and fucking black niggas.
That was in the
What the
past,
fuck is she
nigga.
doing?
That
Why
was
you bringing
before
that
she
up?
was
It's in the
talking to him.
past.
And she got a new nigga already.
What the fuck?
Well,
He
TJ,
is
come
kissing
on now.
fucking
Kanye
Jewel.
had-
Oh my
Come on
God.
now, B.
Be
But
for
Kanye
real.
Come
didn't-
on.
Kanye didn't-
Come
Kanye
on,
didn't
bro.
do
You
shit
trust
until
That
she
Come
did
shit, that video is
Can
dated
I
as
speak-
fuck.
Can
But
I
Kanye
speak
didn't
after
do shit
Jay?
until she did
I
that.
want to speak after Jay.
And
y'all know who
regardless,
her mom
regardless,
is.
they're both grown people. You can't sit here and say that Kim has said some outrageous,
She a hoe.
outlandish ass shit on social
Nah,
media,
Kim
but
hasn't said no
Kanye
wild shit.
has
She
been
has
doing the
not.
But
absolute
she's still a
most.
hoe. Her
If
actions
you're
speak louder
trying,
than her
if you're
words.
trying to get your
How?
woman back, and like I said,
That's
I'm a
not
fan
how
of
you do
Kanye.
it.
This
Sent
is
her a truck
unbiased.
full
This
of
is
roses.
unbiased.
That's the
I'm a
absolute
fan.
most.
But he has been doing too much.
Nah,
It's
You
the
mad.
social media
Full of
shit.
roses.
The social media
Can I
shit.
say
is
That's
something?
narcissistic
outrageous.
shit.
Can
You
I
sent
say
her a
You trying
what?
to come
He
for the
sent her a
nigga
truck
that
full
she
of roses.
fucking
Yeah, bitches
dealing-
don't
Can
appreciate
I
Said
say
on social
something?
media how
And
much
he
he
also
loves her.
said
Listen.
and did other things after
Listen.
that on social media.
Can
So
I-
that all that roses
So
shit
it's
don't mean
okay
shit.
if the love is toxic because
He's
it's very
going
much
through
so
a
toxic.
he's going through
Can
a
I say
heartbreak.
one thing?
He love that bitch.
I just want to
He
say
love that
one
bitch.
thing.
That bitch a hoe.
Listen,
He love a hoe. He
if
love a
I
hoe
was
bitch.
Kim, I probably
sure.
would have took Kanye back because I love a little toxic nigga, you know.
That
But
You
listen,
can
at
keep
the
it.
same time,
Yeah.
at the same time,
Pack her up.
That's
Pack
it.
her up.
Roll
dog.
that
at the
Renee.
same time though,
roll that
Kim
Renee.
never
Ugh.
said nothing out the
she
the
didn't, though.
ordinary.
She
Exactly.
didn't.
And at the
Yes.
same time, how are you doing all this and you got a whole bitch?
If I was Kanye,
That's what
I'd-
I'm saying.
You
Yeah,
pour
yeah,
a
yeah.
bitch
She is
Yes.
doing
Amused.
fucking interviews
You
and you
pour-
talking about
quote
Kim
unquote,
bringing
they
her
You
call
pour
home.
her
your
they call her
friend- listen.
amused. Quote
You
unquote
pour-
amused.
Listen,
Hey,
you
hey, hey, listen.
He not with
Hold
her
up.
no more.
But she
Listen.
was doing interviews while they was
Listen.
fucking
Hey,
with each
we can
other.
all
Can we
sing
say-
at the
can
same
we
time.
say
We can't
something?
talk at the same
All
time.
right, yeah, right. Communication. Listen,
Let's get it
let me
together.
say something.
We
At
looking
the end of
wild.
the day, you buying
gonna
your
argue.
new bitch and her friends Birkin bags, but you worried about me fucking this big dick nigga. Mind your motherfucking business.
You know what?
Cause
See,
you fucking this
You
bitch
pointing the wrong
and
way
you're
for big
gifting
dick.
her and her friends, and you worried about what I got going on. That's just the main topic of how men can do what the fuck they want to do, but just the second a bitch do what they do, it's a fucking problem.
What got me is
You
that
pointing the
Kanye
wrong
has such
goddamn
a
way
big
for big
deal.
dick,
Kanye
huh?
has such a big deal
I
with
ain't pointing
North.
to you for no big
posting-
dick, shrimp dick
We
nigga.
ain't over here. He
Shrimp
ain't here.
daddy.
He ain't here.
What annoyed me is that Kanye has such a big deal with North posting on TikTok and was like, well, this has such a bad influence on her. Da, 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 da. When North has been on TikTok for
No
a long ass fucking time.
child North
So
age should be
now
on
it's like
TikTok.
you
I'm
have a
sorry.
child
big
named
ass
Nordstrom's?
problem.
You can watch that shit, but you not about to
So
be
he's trying
have
to
a
find
TikTok.
little fucking problems to start some shit and
Nordstrom's?
stir the pot.
No,
like that's why I
Jay.
said that shit is outrageous.
Jay,
Do she sell polo?
honestly, no, hold on, wait, Jay. I agree with you 100%. A kid should be able to do what they want to do, but at the same time, North is young as shit. It's so many predators out here, and at the end of the day, she's rich and she's famous. You're
But
a kid.
Kim already made it
you
known
shouldn't
that
be
she
on
had
fucking
it.
Instagram.
Kim already made it known that she had it under control and she monitors the account.
Nah, fuck that. Take my fucking daughter
Yeah,
off the internet. Niggas
I
be
don't
I
predators.
see a
disagree
problem
with
with
a
that.
lot of
Let me
that.
tell you
I
something.
would.
Pedophiles,
Especially at that age, I don't
listen,
think.
pedophiles can find the slightest thing to masturbate
And they can
to.
also find her on the street. They can find her on
No, I'm
Instagram.
saying
they can find her anywhere.
They
It's
can
not
find
even
the
just
slightest
TikTok.
thing to enter. They can find the slightest thing to masturbate to. They can find the slightest thing to feel aroused by. So at the end of the day, I get where Kanye
Aroused?
coming from, because at the end of the
That's
day,
disgusting.
my fucking kids should not
And
be on
there's no
Instagram
difference.
or
There's no difference
TikTok,
between
nothing,
that.
unless
There's
you
no difference
watching it.
between that and Instagram.
Or you showing other kids how
the
to play
things
with
that she
toys
posts
and
on
shit like that.
Instagram
I'm
with
cool
North.
that.
They can see them out shopping, going out and about in LA or wherever they live. There's no difference. It doesn't matter what social media network she's on.
Hey,
But
real,
in life,
It don't matter.
But in real life, with them and how they
And
got
that's
their
just me
security
saying
and
because
stuff,
I'm trusting Kim as a parent. I'm thinking that she's a good parent and she has it under control.
she's a good parent.
Real
Now,
shit.
if it comes
At the
out
end
that
of the
she's
day,
not
the
under
father,
control, then I'll be
listen,
on your
At
side
the end
with
of the
it.
day, if the father doesn't agree with it, y'all have to come to a compromise. That's a part of communication too. You have to compromise. If your baby father, your child's father is not comfortable with your child being on the internet, it's not one parent, it's two parents.
But then it's
Y'all
like,
have to
meanwhile,
come
he's
to an
doing all this
agreement.
outrageous shit on the
That
internet.
don't have
so
nothing
why
to
do
do
you
with
say
that.
he-
He's
why
40.
do-
That's what them.
don't
and that's
matter.
what that's what
It
the
don't
child-
matter. Anything
Old
that
as hell.
Kanye puts out on the
But he not
internet
putting
is
his
going to
child on
affect
it.
his
Listen,
child
that
regardless.
don't have nothing to do
He
with
not
their
putting his
kid.
child on it,
It's
though.
one thing for what y'all go through when y'all going through shit together, but the kid shit, y'all have to come to an agreement. Y'all have to come to a compromise.
And
You
he
can't-
has to take
I hate the
accountability
whole-
for the shit
no,
that he
listen,
puts
I
out there
hate
on the internet and for the
no.
world to see too.
I'm
He don't
sorry.
put shit
I
about
hate
his
the
daughter
whole,
on it.
Right. I hate the whole situation when women feels like they the primary parent. You're not
Because
the
if we go to
primary
court,
parent.
bitch, it's 50-50.
Because if we being real, that kid was his first because that nut came from him.
Oh, shit.
That
Damn it, I
kid
almost said your
began
real
in the
name.
men's nut
Absolutely
sack.
not. I disagree with you on
Listen,
that.
that
Where they
tadpole.
fucking
Kim
come from
Kardashian
then?
bared that
tadpole
child for
is the
9
kid.
months. That
Listen,
Your little
She
ear
ain't
that
bear all
child
of
for
them
9 months.
Your
I
little
get
egg
that.
ain't doing shit.
Had that baby.
Look, your little egg
Listen,
ain't doing.
I
It's the
get
seed.
that, but
They gotta
it-
be planted
it-
for
you
the
know,
plant to
It's equal
grow.
parts.
You
It's
no,
equal
it's
parts.
equal
But I'm
This
not
is
parts.
a
saying
chicken and
he's
the
the
egg ass
sole.
argument.
Yeah.
He's
No,
not the
I don't
sole
get it.
fucking
I'm not
parent.
saying that. I'm saying women have a tendency to saying it's a 50-50 thing until it comes to making decisions. Now, you the mother, I'm gonna do what's best for my child. But that man need to be taken into consideration too when it comes to making decisions for your children.
Absolutely.
That's when compromise
And he
comes
also
about.
needs to hold up
That's-
his
and that's-
end. He needs to hold up his end of being a man and
Men are
holding
never
himself
being
together
heard.
as a man and as a parent on social media.
If he's
So
saying
that
he
needs
don't,
to
if he's
reflect each
saying
other.
he's not
It needs to reflect
comfortable,
each other. So
but-
if he's contradicting himself with that, it has to equal out when he's being a parent versus himself on the internet.
right, himself on the internet is talking about him and Kim. He not talking about his children.
So
He talking about his children
at the
in
end
private.
at the end of the day, I was gonna say, as a father, I don't post my kids for shit. I love my kids to death. I would love for my friends, my immediate family to see my kids, but my kids are not for social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, my son old enough, he might get a little Instagram page, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? But me, as a father, I'm not posting my kids, especially me being somebody that's somebody that's like locally known. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who out to bag me or get me. And the quickest way to get somebody is through your kids. So therefore, I'm not posting my kids on shit. Like,
And
I'm
that
not
all
posting
goes
my
into
kids.
what we're actually talking about in
Communication and
general. You know what I'm saying?
common
Because that has to be
communication.
between both parents.
Both
It's
of
the
them
same
are
one.
the same thing, ding-a-ling.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't have kids because I swallow them, so there's.
I don't
that.
have kids, but I've dealt with a lot of men who have kids, and I'm really tired of women using kids as a pawn and using that whole, oh, I had the kid, so I'm going to make the main decisions. No. When you're a parent, y'all both lay down at the same time. Y'all both. Seriously,
I like it. I
because
get it. I
We
get it.
don't
I get it.
also
I'm-
don't
like,
know
I
the,
touched this
the
situation
logistics
per-
and small details
I
of
get
their
it, but
relationship
when you
and
you
their,
don't
their
know,
co-parenting.
but when you're around long enough,
But that's just a general
you-
statement, though.
No,
you know what I'm
listen.
saying?
When you're around long enough, you know what's going on because you see the ins and outs. Other people, like say for instance, me and my baby father got into it. If you're not my close, immediate friends or family, you know what's going on. Everybody else from the outside looking in don't know what's going on. It burns me up. Like I have had
see.
I have infertility issues and shit like that. So I haven't really been able to have a kid. But I feel like I hate when women use kids as a pawn and try to use it as so you can be in control. A lot of men, they be trying to call men deadbeats, but at the same time, you the same woman who won't let this man see his kid unless it's under your circumstances. That's not parenting.
Talk your shit, preach.
Parenting is mother got to say and father has to say. You
Watch that
can't
cup now.
sit right here and
That
say,
cup saying a lot.
oh, it's just me and it's just you. No. Yeah, when y'all separately, but at the same time, when y'all gotta find a compromise.
Yeah.
You gotta find
common ground.
a
Yeah.
common ground where as
Yeah.
though you guys can speak to each other properly. Your personal issues with your baby father or baby mother should not affect your child. Your kids should not see that. At the end of the day, y'all should come up with something that y'all can do where as though it won't affect your child. But you, as a mother, you can't say that you have the final say so because you had that baby. I'm sorry, it does not work like that. You have to always take into consideration the father, and the fathers always get the smaller end of the stick because the mothers feel like, oh, I went through labor and I did this, so I should be able to have the final say so. No.
Hey, I'm all cool with what you saying.
You still the father. At the end of the day, you supposed to
Yeah.
have a say. It's 50-50, not 60-40. No, it
Not
don't go like
70-30,
that.
not any of that. And that's all.
I'm cool.
That's basically everything that we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's communication. That's what we had a hard time at first, but now everybody just was listening like shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically what.
When somebody won't shut the fuck up, you ain't got no choice but to listen.
But
No,
I
no,
have
no,
other
wait.
questions.
We
I have
can ask them. We
questions.
can ask them a little later. We can ask them a little later because what we're going to move on to is the same thing that Kanye and Kim actually dealt with before they actually got into a divorce, before all this wild shit started happening. They took a break. You know what I'm saying? They took a break, and I don't know if there's a pretty big difference between taking a break and then just taking space, like having
Nah,
space for somebody.
It's definitely
You
a
know what I'm saying?
difference.
So like I feel like them taking a break is what fucked them up, and that's the argument I was having the other
It's
day.
definitely a difference.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like them taking an actual break is what got her to find another nigga, got him to find another bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Because a break ain't nothing but a break up.
And
That's
I
not
feel the same
true.
way.
That's
I feel the
not
same way.
true.
That's all it
agree with
is.
you.
Now,
That's not true.
if I look at you and say
Yeah, I
I
feel the
need
same way.
space, that means it's a chance for us to still get our shit together. If I look at you and say I need a break, that means I'm sick of your shit.
Pretty much.
I'm sick of you.
I agree
That
with you
don't mean
halfway.
that it's gonna be
I
the
agree with
end
you
of it though. I don't agree with that.
I mean, when you love somebody, it's always never.
If
the
I wanna
end.
take a
Like,
break,
it's
I'm
never
done.
the end.
Thank you.
If I want to take a
That's
break,
what
I'm
saying.
done
if I,
mentally.
If I
Yeah.
want, if I want to
If
take
you-
a break, if I
No,
want
no, no,
space,
I'm
If
not-
you say
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
take
say
a break,
this.
that
If I'm
means
taking a
you
break,
checked out at the moment.
There's a difference
Facts.
between
At the
taking a
moment.
break with somebody and you being done with somebody.
But you check. But that's what
what
I
are
said.
we
You
breaking
check.
for?
If you taking a break, you
Listen,
checked out at the moment. It's a chance
If
for
we,
you to come
if we
back.
in love,
but you
if we
checked
in
out
love-
at the
hold on,
moment.
Hold on, bro. If we in love and I say you mine and I'm yours, what are
Now,
we
come
breaking
on.
for?
Because
If
first
we-
of
hold
all,
on,
for
hold on.
one,
Break your
It's a
motherfucking
two-part.
face.
It's a two-part.
You
It's a
try to roll.
two-part.
Okay.
It's a two-part.
Wait, no
So-
domestic violence.
Oh my God. So, so listen.
She's right. She's right.
Yeah, she is right. She is right. Hold on, bro. Hold on, wait. So the second part is if you can't work, and it goes back to communication. It goes back to communication. If you can't communicate with your significant other, if y'all can't work through y'all trials and
Thank you.
problems,
Thank you.
what the fuck are y'all together for? Why should I need a break from you? What is the break
And-
for?
and
Because
when-
you don't
when-
understand
because for
me or
one,
something?
people change, and I believe in divine timing. You could come to something when you're in your 20s and deal with somebody, and it may not be for you. And
So
I'm
you just
good. I'm
outgrew me.
Nah, I'm
and
good.
no, because
Nah,
you
you
have
ain't
to
gonna
believe.
spend a lot
No,
to say.
listen to me. You have to
Outgrew
think
me.
about that. People change. You can remain the same person, but people change in
Man,
different
she don't
mean we
aspects.
gotta get back.
Thank you.
Listen. People can change, and
No,
it
Linda,
doesn't
you
work for
listen.
you. Shut up and listen.
I don't want to listen.
Okay, then don't. Just shut up then. You don't gotta listen, but shut up. People can break up, and you
Well,
can
shut up
be
neither.
a
He
certain
told y'all
type of
shut up
person
all
now
night.
in your 20s or your 30s or whatever, and it may not work for that other person. But you know, at the end of the day, I want to be with them. I know at the end of the day, they might be going through something in their life, and y'all are on two different levels. But you know that that's the person that you want to be with.
I don't
okay.
agree.
Hey,
Okay, well that's
definitely
fine.
disagree.
But I'm
I
saying
don't
that
agree
you can
with
always take a break from somebody and come back
But you
and
know-
let the
But you-
other
hold on,
party
hold on.
listen and let the other party go through their trials and
What are
tribulations
you
to
doing
build
on your
them.
break?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
That's y'all problem. Y'all don't let people finish.
y'all
Communicate.
Y'all
it.
problem
Y'all talk too
is-
much.
It's
Say
okay.
it.
You go ahead.
I'm gonna
Say
say
it.
what
Say
you
it.
say.
Say
it.
Say
Battle
what
of
you
the sexes
say.
tonight.
Okay, listen.
Fucking talk
Okay,
together.
listen.
Come on.
Now,
I didn't
Oh.
get to finish my point, but
Let-
y'all go ahead.
No, I get
Short
what
and
she's.
sweet.
I get what she's saying, but at the same time, I'm looking at it like this: before you go, if you do feel like you need a break from your significant other, you need that time to yourself. Y'all have to have a conversation and communicate what it is during this break, so that way boundaries. You have to set boundaries. Like, say for instance,
If we
I'm on a
break,
break.
your business is your
listen,
business and
nah,
mine is
no.
mine.
If you need to take time for yourself, that means you weren't ready in the first place.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I get
And
it.
there's
That's
nothing
So
exactly
that's
what
not
that
a break.
is.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Y'all didn't let me
If
finish.
I'm in the right space,
Y'all
I'm
didn't
willing,
let
I'm
me
willing to grow
finish.
with somebody.
There's
I'm willing to
nothing
grow.
you
We're
didn't
going to grow
let me-
together. I'm not going to
Listen.
let you go to grow.
Listen,
Fuck
you
no.
didn't let me
You
finish.
gotta
Sense to me.
respect
Can
somebody
y'all let me
for
finish?
giving y'all
Can
a
I
break.
finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can we talk?
Can I finish?
The fuck?
Can I finish?
Kevin Campbell said.
Can I finish? In my opinion, ain't no fucking break. Because if we break, we break up. So what you do is your business, and what
I don't think she was
but you
disagreeing
ain't
with
let
you.
me. I wasn't disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, when we in a relationship, it's no break. I'm not going on a break with you. I'm not doing that. No, you're not about to use a break as an excuse to feel like you can do what the fuck you want to
That's my
do.
whole
Like you
point.
can go ahead and
Might as
fuck
well
off
just
on
break
another
up.
I'm not
bitch
with that part
or
of it.
another
I ain't
nigga
with
because
that
I'm
part of that
bisexual.
shit.
So you're not about to feel like
See-
you can feel like you can go fuck off on another bitch or another nigga. At the end of the day, listen, niggas go fuck off on other bitches. Bitches go fuck off on other niggas. So that's
See,
what I meant like that.
I think.
But
I
listen,
think,
I feel like it's no fucking break. We either together or we not. You not about to sit right here and say. You not about to sit right here and say, oh, I fucked this person because we want a break. No, bitch. You need to figure out what you
okay,
want.
Serenity, we get it.
Charlie, go.
I've been with my man for 4 years. Shut up, Earl. We're engaged and set our date for next year in June. This past month, our world has been a bit shaken up, and I'm still trying to figure out how to navigate it. We've become the sole caretakers for his mom during the past month. I'm always here to help and absolutely love my future mom-in-law, but I'd be lying if I say that caring for her is an easy job. We're in the midst of planning our wedding while still caring for and loving on her in all aspects. He has other siblings, but I haven't noticed them being as active with caring for his mom. I want to discuss further arrangements to alleviate some of the responsibilities that we have, at least until the wedding pass, so I can focus more on her. I don't think it's a problem with asking for help, but he seems to battle with it, and it's becoming a bit overbearing. Any advice?
Okay, so
First
can
of
I
all,
Can I
I miss
speak?
all that.
I've actually been a caretaker. I really want to speak on that.
No, I was listening.
So when it comes to like taking care of a sick person, someone who really needs you, she have to be more understanding of that. And at the end of the day, like when you choose to be that person, you can't get mad at other people for who couldn't choose to be the person to take care of them, who go about their lives.
Yeah, because I know
You
if my
chose
mama
to
gets
do
sick,
it.
it's going to be me.
Right. You chose to do
I
that.
ain't going like that.
So you can't get mad at him for being there for his mother, because at the end of the day, if it was him, it would be his mother that would be taking care of him. So as a woman, like when it comes to that situation, me personally, I've done it for my significant other, but my significant other was the person I was caring for. You have to be a strong person and a selfless person to take on that role.
Keyword.
Because a lot of people can be
Absolutely.
selfish and get upset because that person is getting more of the attention than they want to get. But at the end of the day, when you get sick, you can't, like, people can be there when they can. You can't get mad at people for having their own lives. Nobody has to adjust their lives to what you're going through because of your circumstances. You have to understand that that person got their own life too.
I agree to a certain extent. If it's one of your, like if it's your parent, like if my mom gets sick, I'm adjusting my life to whatever the fuck she need to be comfortable, cause that's who brought me in this fucking world. You know what I'm saying? I love my motherfucking mother. So if it's my mom, bro, like I'm gonna adjust what I need to adjust to be there for her. Like
But
that's
it's not your mom.
Let me
Let me tell you
just add
something.
some clarity
No.
real quick. Let me add some clarity real quick
that's your
because
bitch mother. So you should
You
fit-
said
No,
fiance, therefore they're about to get married, right?
Right.
So, that's
So
his
that
mom,
means
too.
his mother is
It's her mother.
her mother.
So he caring
Or
for her mother.
vice versa. So it doesn't matter that her mom or his mom is family. So they should be just as concerned, just as willing
Time
to
out.
help.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Wait. What?
I just want to understand.
He trying to
Okay,
he trying to
listen.
get everything together.
In my sense,
So
no,
the person
hold-
who's sending the letter is the
he caring for
fiance.
her mother.
Both of them are. They moved into. The mom moved into the house. They're the sole providers
I
and
can't wait for my
caretakers for
part, my
her.
talk.
I do want to say that
Who mom is it?
it's his mom.
Okay.
So I don't want to say that it's a. I don't want to say that. Just to add clarity, she's not saying that it's a problem with it. She's saying that she's also planning for a wedding, and he also has siblings that can possibly help out
But
with this as well.
At the end
I
of the,
not understand that, but I just wanted to say that's the case.
at the end of the day, I got sisters too.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom would probably prefer either one of us on either day. Like you never know, like with her. It'll be some days she call me, be some days she call him. Be some days she call my sister, some days she call my other sister. You know what I'm saying? Like your parent, I feel like you have to make the proper adjustments for your parent to do whatever you need to do. Like, and if it's her parent, you made the choice. You made the choice to be in that relationship with her, so you have to accept her for her parents too, or him for his parents. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, if we engage, your mother, my mother, your mother. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm telling you, look, it's coming around the
May I?
Go
May
ahead, please.
go ahead, be some
Tonio got a
dickheads.
different opinion.
Hey, so listen, my mother is my mother. Your mother is your mother. We married. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't come from her, and you ain't come from my mother. So fuck all that, your mother, my mother, because I love my mother more than your mother. Like, if it was a choice and it was a tractor trailer coming and I had to choose
That's mean. as
between
shit.
saving my mother and your mother,
Oh yeah, I'm saving my mother.
come
That's
on,
facts,
what
yeah.
the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you
yeah,
think?
yeah.
Okay, but
Your
that's
mother
Should go
My
without
mom,
saying,
can I say
though. That should go
No,
without
no.
saying. That
No,
should go
that's
without
what-
saying.
no, literally,
Obviously.
that's what
Obviously.
No, because I agree to a certain extent, but my whole thing is we're planning for a wedding, so it's like he has to be accountable for that shit too. Like we got all this other shit going on. If you gonna take your mother in,
a wedding ain't for niggas, it's for bitches.
So what, bro? So
it's
what?
not.
That's
It's
the
for
problem.
his
That's the
partner.
problem.
His
See, we
mother.
just let them have all the control, and then when the wedding
It's
be
tradition.
No, but
it's
then when
not
the wedding, it's not the
tradition,
tradition
nigga.
is for the father to pay for that
The
shit. all that
tradition-
other
the
shit.
I don't give a
tradition
fuck
be-
about no
should be
goddamn
for
wedding. As
both.
long as I
But-
say I do
No,
when
the
it's time, I
Tradition
don't
should
give
be
a
for
fuck
both
how it
to
go.
have.
The problem
I'm not wasting my
the
time
problem
with
I
that
have
shit.
with that is, first off, nobody's mother is living with me in the first place. She going somewhere else. And I don't give
Yeah, I
a
was
fuck.
gonna say that too.
Like,
Like, nah,
I'm
you're
dead
not about
ass
to be
serious,
living
bro. Like,
with me.
You're not about to be living with me, and
Yeah.
I'm
Unless
fucking in my house.
it had to come
You're
down
not living
to
in the
that.
house I'm
Well,
fucking
she
in.
better be cool with him.
Hold
You
on,
fuck.
I
wait.
fucked in your house.
Are
You're
you
not
talking
living in
about
the
your
house I'm
mom?
fucking in.
Okay, hold on, wait, listen. This is from somebody. Okay, like growing up, me and my mom didn't have the best relationship, but
So
like
that should
now,
make it even easier
if
for
my
her
mom
not to
gets
live
sick,
with you.
if my mom gets sick, I'm bringing my mother in. And at the end of the day, I feel like if you don't have
Oh,
empathy
lying.
for my parent and you're
I'm
my
not lying,
spouse,
boy. Storm going somewhere the
Listen.
fuck else.
this
My
my
mother?
thing. Listen, this
Boy, you
this
better
my
come
Right
thing.
on,
with
kids.
us.
I
Love, you
can
let
I
live on the
cannot
kids.
listen. I cannot like your mother and I can hate that bitch. But I'm gonna have empathy for her because she's in a vulnerable, sensible situation.
That's
I'm
nice.
not gonna
That's
gonna
very-
be like,
that's
oh
very-
fuck, no, your mother can't move in while she's sick. Fuck that bitch. Like, she mean to me. Blah, I'm not gonna be like that.
Right,
That's-
and you
that's
gotta
not-
think like
that's
this is somebody
so
that you're planning on
inhumane.
marrying. Like you're gonna be
Yeah,
with this
bro.
person for the
Yeah.
rest.
I
Y'all
think-
families are gonna be blended for forever
Exactly,
until y'all
like,
get
just
You
divorced.
because
don't put that
Listen,
burden on the
mother.
fiance.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say
sorry,
that.
I
I
didn't-
think,
But he
I
didn't put
think,
it. He didn't put it on
He
her.
didn't put
no,
it.
but in a sense he
if
did
they
because
did
he
it-
never asked for help from
Bitch,
his
you planning a
siblings.
wedding? I'm gonna take care of my
So,
mother.
But at the
no,
same
that's
time,
not. That was
listen.
never
What
the
the fuck is
wrong with
conversation.
y'all?
Hold on, let me talk.
Go ahead, Mom.
What I'm gonna say is that it is daunting already to be able to have to figure out a fucking wedding for you and your
The
spouse.
nigga not helping with
That
it.
is a lot of fucking.
Niggas never
that's
help.
a-
Can I
But
help?
that
What the
does
fuck
not
is
make
wrong
it
with her?
right.
Let her
And
finish, let her
niggas do
finish. Go ahead.
actually
I'm
help.
let her
Not
finish.
everybody wedding is like that. Two, while she cares for the mom and is willing to do it, she's just asking for a couple of times for the siblings to show up so she can be able to do other shit to do this wedding and then to be able
If
to care
that
for the
man don't
mom
want nobody else
altogether.
dealing with his mom but him, that's what the fuck he gonna do.
Nah,
That's
bro.
absurd.
Well, she need to leave.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
my
bad
advice.
because
It's
I'm
not
not
even
even
that.
My mother
that's
coming for
absurd.
any
You
bitch,
need,
bro.
you need to leave.
On my mother.
That's
It's
absurd.
not
On
even
her.
that.
That shit, my mother coming
it's
for
not
any
even
bitch.
that.
It's
It's-
overbearing,
They need to
though.
marry
That's
your
postpone
mother.
the wedding. They need to postpone the wedding.
Marry my
Can we?
goddamn
That's
Can
my
I
whole
speak-
point.
Can I
Marry
speak
your
for my-
fucking mother then.
What's wrong with you?
Listen, this
No,
is
I'm
the
being
thing.
dead ass serious.
Wild ass shit.
Hold on,
No, I'm being
wait.
dead ass serious.
Hold on, wait.
The hell?
Okay,
raises the
can
new
I
question.
say one
Yeah,
thing?
like what the hell? I understand you
alright,
love your
listen.
mother and all that other shit, but you have a wife. This is the woman you're gonna build a family with. This is the woman you're gonna be with for the
That
rest of
bitch
your
better
life.
understand
And
what the
all
fuck
that
I
is
want.
good.
She's not that bitch. That's
All
your,
that
that's
is
your
good,
wife.
but listen, can we go from here? At this point,
Go ahead,
unless
Samari.
they discuss that the siblings and everybody else is going to be helping out, you cannot get mad from what you agreed to from the beginning. You
Ain't nobody
obviously
asked
hold
her
on,
to.
wait. Obviously, if the
about to
mother
get married.
is
What the
there,
fuck?
listen.
Get
Obviously,
married. The fuck?
listen. Obviously, she already said that she agreed to help out, but the other siblings aren't doing their part. Unless it was a discussion, this is where communication comes in. Unless it was a discussion beforehand that everybody will play a part, you cannot get mad at them people for continuing with their life because your fiance decided to take care of all the big burdens rather than putting you into it. You can't get mad at him for that because when he agreed to it, unless you pull him to the side and say, "Babe, we can't do this," unless you communicated that, you cannot get mad at him for taking on that burden, knowing that his siblings would not help out.
Oh,
You
I
agreed
disagree
to
with
it.
that wholeheartedly
You
because
agreed
I
to
can
it.
agree with something in the beginning and I'm human, so my feelings can change. And if I feel like, okay, this is too fucking much and it's overbearing, I'm going to say some shit about that. And I don't think it's a problem with that because I am who I am. Like,
It's
and
definitely not.
if he
Long as
decides
a
that
nigga
the
there to
roles
say
reverse,
I do,
it's the
that's
same
all that
thing.
matters in a fucking
I feel
wedding.
like people should not. I feel like at the end of the day, yes, your feelings can change, but when you have to be at the end of the day, you have to go back to communication. Look, babe,
Yeah.
I feel like this and that. Like maybe you can ask your siblings, can they be a bigger help? Whereas we don't have to take on all the
What if your
responsibility.
That's all
siblings
she
just
said.
ain't shit?
Unless you go to your
Somebody
spouse,
gotta do it.
this is why you can't marry someone you can't be communicative with.
But this
Because you
is
have
it.
to be able, you have to be comfortable to go to your spouse. You have to be comfortable to go. You have to be comfortable enough to go to your spouse and be like, "Hey, babe, this is how I'm feeling about this situation. And then you and your babe have that discussion and y'all come up to a compromise and y'all come up to an agreement.
And this is another thing that goes into this conversation because she's saying that she doesn't have the problem with helping, but he does. And so you start to think about how he was raised. He feel like he needs to handle everything on his own, and that does not have to be the reality for their story. You can ask people. The siblings never said that they wasn't going to be able to help out. He never set foot and say, listen, y'all, I'm doing this for mom. I got the bulk of it, but you can do this next.
Yeah. Right, but she also have to comprehend that, look, I don't want your help. Me and my siblings got this. You have to comprehend that. So...
She was doing good, man. Let her keep going. Let her
roll. Listen, I'm drunk, so don't mind me.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, wait.
He has to comprehend. Unless he comprehend, babe, I'm overwhelmed. I need your help.
Got it.
Why do you my siblings help? You can't get mad at him.
All right, so listen, real fast. Let me do it at the end of the day before TJ do it. At the end of the day. All I'm saying. What the fuck? At the end of the day. Yeah, got that. Nah, I ain't that. I'm an old nigga. But at the end of the day, Mo, all I want to say is, for this conversation, is that, bitch, I love my mother more than I love your mother. Whatever you want to do with your mommy, you do with your mommy, bitch. But I love my mother. So if my mother's falling down or bad or sick, and I want to move my mother in the house, I'm doing it. So either you gonna leave me or you gonna stay, bitch.
Nah,
but
y'all got you.
I'm doing it.
Hold on.
No, hold on, wait. No, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait, Alex. I mean, Earl. Hold on, wait, Earl.
Have
hold on,
empathy.
Wait.
How
hold
can
on, wait.
you have
hold on,
empathy
wait.
for a woman who brought in
I'm
a
not.
person
I'm
that
not
you
choosing.
love?
I'm not choosing my mother
Well,
over
you
my
want
wife.
her to do the same for your
I'm not
parent?
choosing my mother over my wife. But my mother is who I love, and my wife is who I love. If you my wife, you should understand, because what they say is, for all women, watch how a nigga treat his mother. Let you know what type of husband he gonna be. That's real shit.
Yeah, that ain't never
It's more so. No, you gotta treat everybody.
Niggas treat their mothers good as shit and be dogs.
Right.
We ain't talking about you.
No, no, I'm talking about y'all, actually.
You talking about me?
Hey.
I love my mom.
I love my mama.
You feel me? Like, what the fuck, bro?
I understand what...
I ain't treating no bitch like that.
You gotta be 100 with that shit, bro. You have to be 100 with that shit.
Not me looking around the room.
Just
Y'all
like you
bitches
said,
ain't bring me in this world. My brother did.
But
no. Just like he said,
Go ahead.
just like he said, you have to, as a wife, she has to understand all this other shit. As a husband, you have to understand maybe your wife don't want that shit in the first place. How about that?
I don't give a fuck about the fuck.
So why the fuck are you marrying somebody that you want to be 100% in control?
Why are you marrying someone who don't have empathy for your parents?
I don't want to be 100%.
That's wild to me.
I'm going to take care of my mother, though.
Wait a minute.
If you my wife and you against me, and you against me take care of my mother,
Antonio,
then you don't need to be with me.
You can take
It's
care of her
not
as a
an
collective.
against. It's not
an against. Can we understand this? Why would you want to be with someone, regardless of your situation with your parent, that they can't come? I don't want to be with nobody who feel like just because they don't like somebody or they mad, they don't
like her though. That's not what they said.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to be with someone who feel like they can't have empathy.
Well, more of the story
that's
is,
like you have
if you
to
want
be
your mother
human.
to live with us, I don't want to get married to you
It's
anyway.
in you. Like I'm
That
not
bitch, look,
like I feel
I
like
need
at
my
the
own house. Fuck all that.
situation, it's a temporary situation. Your parent is not going to be sick
She
permanently.
either gonna get better or die.
Right, exactly. That parent is not going to be sick
That's
I'm
permanently.
just saying.
Still
So
too.
if you
It's harsh but true.
Right.
It's harsh but true.
Right,
It's
that's
harsh
what I'm
but true.
saying. I completely agree.
But what if she get better and she stay there?
No, if she get better, she gotta go to fuck.
Because she gets comfortable.
Because she comfortable.
Even if it's my
she
mother.
like, this my son that love me. I want to
Listen,
stay
even
there.
if
Well,
it's
get
my
uncomfortable,
mother.
bitch, because you out.
If
You
my
feel
mother
burned
come
out.
to
You're not going to say that to your mom.
If
won't?
You not.
I'm gonna tell you something. If my mother
won't?
come to my house and
won't?
she was
believe
coming
it.
over my house because she was sick, once my mother get better, if she lost her place or whatever because she was sick and shit and she was with me, I'm gonna make sure you on your feet when you leave my house. But you can't stay here because I can't
I
have
get all
a
that.
healthy situation
I get all
after
that.
that.
I got you.
Listen, this has been another episode
You not
of
understand.
Smoke at the Shop
A long
podcast,
episode.
Charlie. This has been a battle of the goats, man. It's been a battle of the
Not
death.
the battle of the throats.
That's like 5 for
You ain't
tonight,
said
bruh.
shit
Like,
all
no,
night.
she has though.
And
She
you
been wild
wanna
all
say
night.
this.
Nobody been hearing that shit.
Ain't nobody worried about present.
I don't need any help. What you say?
You better.
Ain't nobody worry about present.
Oh, because you're not future.
Oh, 'cause you're not future. Hey, that was
All right, I be getting jokes. Man.
that's crazy. That's all right.
Bars, nigga.
It's not
Damn.
bars. It's balls.
God damn.
Are you
That's
serious?
sick.
So
You
look, man,
pissing me
it's
off.
been another episode, man, of Smoke at the Shop podcast, Charlie, man. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, fucking with us, man. Watching this motherfucking episode, Charlie. Thank you to Serenity TJ, Lady Marcy, Big Motherfucking Trap,
Join us.
my nigga, myself. You know,
Fixed it for you.
yeah.
Fat ass Tonio.
You know what? If this was the old shop, I wouldn't say nothing. But since it's the new shop,
Bring it to me.
Keep
That's
it
your
Drag
little ass
Coochie
jeans.
Marcy.
Oh.
That's why your jeans little
See,
and your titties hurt.
that's fine.
Oh, that's breast cancer.
Nah, I'ma live. I'ma survive, bro. All y'all. I see y'all. Hey, TJ, do your shit, Mo.
This has been another motherfucking episode of fucking Smoke at the Shop. You hear me? Tune in next motherfucker. We out this bitch. You hear me? You don't want smoke, bro.
Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? I'm tryna fuck a nigga lungs up. They be like, no, don't put them damn guns up. Fuck that. Say big brother, bring them guns out. When it's smoke, we get the spinning while the sun out. I ain't never lacking, I pump gas with my gun out. Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All these niggas hiding like what they got, it ain't no fun out. 7'6" too big as hell to knock a nigga lung